Dear students, in this lecture we will solve some problems which are related to the rules of differentiation. As we seen in the previous lecture, some theorems, right? So we'll solve some problems on those to get some clarity. So before that, we'll see one theorem, or like it is a problem also, no problem. Now, so let us see that problem. So this is our problem. Every differentiable function is continuous. Is the converse true? Justify your answer. So here what we have to show, every differentiable function is continuous. The next, so you need to check the converse. My converse means the reverse. Every continuous function differentiable or not. If it is no, then so you need to justify your answer by counter example, right? Now, so first we will show every differentiable function is continuous. So here every differentiable function is continuous antunnadu. Ante ikkada the function, so let it be f is any function, so that should be a differentiable function. So let us consider f is a differentiable function. Let us suppose that f is so f consider f of x is differentiable function at a particular point, at some point a anukunna. Okay, so by the definition of differentiation, so we know the f is differentiable at x equal to a means, so f dash of a is exist, then that can be written as, so here I am taking some alternative definition. So we have one more definition, like it is limit x tends to a, f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a. This is the definition kada. So this is the definition of differentiable function. So if a differentiable function తీసుకుంటున్నాను x equal to a దగ్గర, so then it satisfies this condition. Now, so by using this condition we have to show here the f is continuous. Now let us consider, so f of x minus f of a, f of x minus f of a. Now, so it is equals to, now here f of x minus f of a. Now, so here I am multiplying and divide with x minus a for this, x minus a, where x is not equals to a, this x is not equals to a, then so we can multiply this with, x minus a. Now, so apply the limit on both sides as x is goes to a. Here I am saying x is not a, but x may be approaches to a also, no problem, right? So x is approaches to a but not a. So apply the limit on both sides as x is goes to a. Then what happens, this is f of x minus f of a. Now, so it is equals to limit x tends to a, and it is f of x minus f of a by x minus a into x minus a. Right now, so this implies, so this is limit x tends to a, f of x minus g of x form, right? So we need to apply the limit for both the functions on left side, that is limit x tends to a, here it is f of x minus limit x tends to a, f of a. F of a means a function value, constant. Now, so in the same way here f into g model, so limit x tends to a, f of x into g of x is there. So here we need to apply the limit for f and g. So this is f of x minus f of a by x minus a into limit x tends to a, x minus a. Now, so this is already, limit x tends to f of x minus f of a by x minus a is, so this is our definition, right? So f dash of a, so we can replace this with f dash of a. Now, so it is f dash of a into, as x is goes to a, x minus a, here x is not equal to a, but x is approaches to a, then this is nearby a, right? So a minus a, then this will be 0. So f dash of a into 0 means this is 0. Now, so here limit x tends to f of x is there, so this is limit x tends to a, f of x minus limit x tends to a, constant is constant only. So here it is limit x tends to a, f of x minus f of a is equal to 0. Now finally this implies so limit x tends to a, f of x is equals to f of a, limit extends to a, f of x equals to f of h. So as we know, this is as x is goes to a, f of x is equal to a function value. Then meaning and limit extends to f of x value is equal to f of అంటే లిమిట్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవుతుంది, అదేవిధంగా ఫంక్షన్ వాల్యూ కూడా ఈక్వల్ అవుతుంది. సో దెన్ సో బై యూజింగ్ దిస్ వాట్ వీ కెన్ సే, so the function f is continuous at x equal to a, right? So therefore f is or f of x is continuous at x equals to a. Okay, so differentiable function తీసుకున్నాను, అదే కంటిన్యూస్ అని చెప్పేసాను. Now next, so you need to say the converse is true or not. So the first part is over, that is every differentiable function is continuous. Next, అందులో second question అంటే converse, is the converse true? So the answer is no, the converse is need not be true. That is here you can write the converse is need not be true. సో ట్రూ కాదంటున్నట్టు కంపల్సరీ కౌంటర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మనం ఇవ్వాల్సి వస్తుంది. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ నీడ్ నాట్ బి ట్రూ. వాట్ డస్ ఇట్ మీన్ అంటే కంటిన్యూస్ ఫంక్షను డిఫరెన్షియబుల్ ఫంక్షన్ కావచ్చు కాకపోవచ్చు అని. సో దట్ ఈస్ మే ఆర్ మే నాట్ బి డిఫరెన్షియబుల్. దట్ ఈస్ స్టేట్మెంట్ మళ్ళీ రాస్తుంటుంది. దట్ ఈస్ here for example f is continuous or f of x is continuous at a, continuous at x equals to a, then f is or f of x is need not be differentiable at the same point at x equals to a. Converse need not be true అంటే ఇక్కడ సో f of x అనేది కంటిన్యూస్ అయినంత మాత్రాన అదే పాయింట్ దగ్గర డిఫరెన్షియబుల్ కావచ్చు కాకపోవచ్చు. సో f is continuous at a, then f of x is need not be differentiable at x at that point. So for that say counter example. So the counter example for this, అక్కడ ఏమన్నాడు జస్టిఫై యువర్ ఆన్సర్ కదా. సో వీ నీడ్ టు జస్టిఫై అవర్ ఆన్సర్. ఇది నో అని చెప్తున్నా కాబట్టి కంపల్సరీ అది నో అవుతుందని ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇవ్వాల్సి వస్తుంది. సో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లెట్ us కన్సిడర్ ద వెల్ నోన్ ఫంక్షన్ దట్ ఈస్ modulus of x. Here we know f of x equals to mod x, right? And you know the definition of mod x also. And we know the graph of mod x. The graph of mod x is like a V shape. Now, so మన గ్రాఫ్ చూసి డైరెక్ట్ చెప్పొచ్చు అది కంటిన్యూస్ అవుతుందా లేదని. ఈజ్ దర్ ఎనీ బ్రేక్ ఆర్ హోల్ ఆన్ దిస్ entire real line or plane? Now so ఇలా స్టార్ట్ అయిపోయింది, ఇలా ఎండ్ అయిపోయింది. సో there is no hole or graph, so therefore it is a continuous function. Obviously it is continuous, or you know how to evaluate the continuity for this function also. సో ఇక్కడ బ్రేక్ అని హోల్ అని ఉంటుంది, కంటిన్యూటీ కాకపోవడం ఛాన్స్ ఉంది, బట్ సో ఇట్ విల్ బి a continuous case. So here the given function is f of x is continuous. f of x is continuous అంటే ఏదో ఒక పాయింట్ దగ్గర డిఫరెన్షియబుల్ కాదని చెప్తే సరిపోతుంది. f of x is continuous at x equal 0 తీసుకున్నాం, or everywhere it is continuous, so let it be it is continuous at x equal 0. So before that so define the function mod x ఎలా డిఫైన్ చేస్తాం మనం. సో mod x equals to x when x is greater than 0, right? And so 0 when x equal to 0, and it is a minus x when x is less than 0, right? So there are three cases. Mod x can be written as x, or mod x can be written as minus x, or maybe it is 0. So greater than 0 x అవుతుంది, less than 0 అప్పుడు minus x అవుతుంది. Now so let us find the derivatives. సో ఇలా పీస్ వైజ్ డిఫరెంట్ ఫంక్షన్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు కంపల్సరీ డెరివేటివ్స్ లెఫ్ట్ టు రైట్ రెండు ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. సో లెట్ us evaluate at x equals 0. Here I am finding the derivative at x equals to 0. I am finding the derivative for this function at x equals 0. So f prime of 0. So by using the concept of limit I am evaluating f dash of 0 minus, which is equals to limit extends to 0 minus means as x is approaches to 0 from left hand side, then f of x. So we know the definition f of x minus f of 0 by x minus 0. Other definition is this, alternative definition. So 0 minus means left hand limit of 0. This limit outundi as well as it is the derivative definition also. Now so limit extends to 0 minus Now f of x ఏం చూస్ చేసుకోవాలి, x minus x tends to 0 minus means it is little bit less of 0, right? Little bit less of 0 means x is less than 0. So x less than 0 mod x can be defined as minus x. So this is minus x. And f of 0, x equal 0 అయినప్పుడు ఫంక్షన్ వాల్యూ ఇక్కడ 0 అయిపోయింది, డివైడెడ్ బై x minus 0 means x. So this is finally limit x tends to 0 minus now minus x by x అంటే ఇక్కడ minus 1 మిగులుతుంది. Therefore as x is goes to anything the constant is always constant. So మనకి ఏమైతే left hand derivative is minus 1 వచ్చేసింది. So in the same way right hand derivative find out at the same point f dash of 0 plus. Now so this is limit x tends to 0 plus means right hand limit of 0, f of x minus f of 0 divided by x minus 0. This is limit x tends to 0 plus here. So here we can choose f of x. F of x is here x is a little bit more 0 కదా, అంటే x greater than 0. x greater than 0 అయినప్పుడు f of x ఎలా డిఫైన్ చేశాడు, x. So x minus 0 divided by here it is x. So finally this is limit x tends to 0 plus x by x means it is 1. Now so therefore it is 1. So right hand derivative is 1 వచ్చేసింది. సో మనకి యాక్చువల్ లిమిట్, సో లిమిట్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని చెప్తున్నాను. సో డెరివేటివ్ ఆర్ లిమిట్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ కావాలంటే కంపల్సరీ లెఫ్ట్ టు రైట్ రెండు సేమ్ కావాలి కదా, అలాంటప్పుడు ఇది ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవుతుంది. సో లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ డెరివేటివ్ ఈజ్ -1, రైట్ హ్యాండ్ డెరివేటివ్ ఈజ్ 1 వచ్చేసింది. దేర్ ఫార్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ డిఫరెన్షియబుల్ ఎట్ ఎక్స్ ఈక్వల్ టు 0. డెరివేటివ్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ కావాలంటే ఏ పర్టికులర్ పాయింట్ తీసుకున్నా దాని లెఫ్ట్ టు రైట్ రెండు సేమ్ ఉండాలి. సో దేర్ ఫోర్ f of x is not differentiable at x equals to 0. Hence f of x is continuous but not differentiable at x equal to 0. So this is a counter example for this. If the question is like this, so you need to write the solution up to here. If just to show every differentiable function is continuous, it is fine. If is the converse true, justify your answer ante compulsory ఇది కూడా నోట్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. So let us recall the formulas as we seen the proofs in the previous lecture. Now అన్ని కలిపి ఒకసారి ఇక్కడ రాసేస్తున్నాను చూడండి. And so compulsory you need to by heart all these things to do the problems on derivatives. So the first thing is as we know definition of derivative. So f dash of a is equals to limit h tends to 0. Now so this is f of a plus h minus f of a, only recall చేస్తున్నాను, by h where h is not equal to 0, right? Now the second thing is derivative రాస్తున్నాను. So derivative d by dx or like f dash and no problem. So d by dx of a constant is 0. The derivative of constant is always 0. So c plus లో ఏ వాల్యూ ఉన్నా నెగిటివ్ వాల్యూ ఆర్ పాజిటివ్ వాల్యూ ఆర్ ఎనీథింగ్, derivative of 2 is 0, derivative of 3 is 0, like that. Now third one, d by dx of x to the power of n. So this is called a power rule. So derivative of x to the power of n is n into x to the power of n minus 1, where x is a variable and n is a constant. Observe చేయండి అక్కడ x వేరియబుల్ ఉండాలా, n అనేది కాన్స్టెంట్ ఉండాలి. Okay, if x is a constant and n is a variable, then it is exponential differentiation. Okay, అది కూడా రాస్తాను చూడండి difference. Now so this is d by dx of like it is a to the power of x అనుకున్నాం, a to the power of x. a to the power of x is, so it is an exponential function, a power x into logarithm of a, where a is a condition, a negative కాదు ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ, a is any positive number other than 1. Okay, difference అవుతుంది కదా, x variable, n is constant. Here a is any positive number and x is variable. And now d by dx of e to the power of x అనుకోండి, similarly a power x is a power x into log a కి బదులు ఇక్కడ e ఉంది చూడండి. సో e అంటే ఏమవుతుంది ఇక్కడ e to the power of x into log e is nothing but 1. So therefore the derivative of e power x is simply it is e power x. Next, sixth one. So d by dx of u plus v. U and v are any two differentiable functions in x, then derivative of u plus v is equals to derivative of u plus derivative of v. Clear? And u and v are differentiable functions of x. మళ్ళీ సపరేట్గా రాయట్లేదు చూడండి, ఆల్రెడీ మనం ప్రూవ్ చేసాం కదా, వేర్ u and v are two differentiable functions in x, then derivative of u plus v equals to this one. And the next is product rule, right? d by dx of u into v. So where u and v are two differentiable functions, where u and v are differentiable functions in x, then derivative of u into v is u into derivative of v plus u into v into derivative of u into derivative of v plus v into derivative of u. Okay, ఇక్కడ రాసిన చూడండి, u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. Eighth one, that is a reciprocal rule. D by dx of 1 by u is not equal to 0 and is a differentiable function of x. Then so this is equals to minus 1 by u square into derivative of u du by dx. And next, ninth one. So that is quotient rule. D by dx of u by v, that is v into derivative of u means du by dx minus u into dv by dx whole divided by v square, right? Next, the tenth one is a chain rule, like it is so d by dx of it is a f of g of x formula, f of g of x, so which is equals to, first you need to apply the derivative of outer function into the derivative of inner function. So f of g of x model అనుకోండి, then f prime of g of x into g dash of x. First the outer function కి derivative చేయండి, తర్వాత multiply with the derivative of g of x. So as of now, so these are the 10 formulae. So we need to solve the problems on this. So the examples, so let us see one by one now. So the first problem is d by dx of, for example, let it be, it is some 200 is given. Now what is the answer? Yes, it is 0. ఎందుకో చెప్పాలా? So derivative of 200 means it is a constant, so the derivative of any constant is always 0. Then second one, so derivative of d by dx of, now so this is x to the power of, let it be, it is 5 అనుకున్నాం, x to the power of 5, x to the power of 5 is, so it is in the form of x power n. X is variable and n is a number. So this is already we know the formula, d by dx of x power n is n into x to the power of n minus 1. So here it is 5 into x to the power of 5 minus 1, which is equals to 5 into x to the power of 4. Clear? Now so d by dx of, now so for example it is like x to the power of pi ఉంది అనుకున్నాం, x to the power of pi. So what about pi? Here pi is a number, so that so you need to apply x to the power of n formula only. So x variable pi అనేది fixed number కదా, constant, so that it is pi into x to the power of pi minus 1 only. So don't confuse so whether it is e or some pi. So this one. Now next, so d by dx of for example say it is like so some 100 into x to the power of 9 is there. Now, so this is a constant multiple rule, right? Constant multiple rule. So your constant into 100 into d by dx of x to the power of 9. So now you can apply x to the power of n formula. So this is 100 into 9 into x to the power of 9 minus 1. That is 100 into 9. That is 900 into x to the power of 8. Okay, so then if it is a constant a into f of x, then a into derivative of f of x applies or both, right? D by dx of, so like it is root x is there, root x. So how to apply the formula? How to apply this formula? So here the root is nothing but power 1 by 2, right? So here we can express this as d by dx of x to the power of 1 by 2 rational. Now it is in the form of x to the power of n. So x to the power of n formula normally. So n into x to the power of n minus 1. So instead of n, 1 by 2 is there. So 1 by 2 into x to the power of 1 by 2 minus 1. So that is equals to 1 by 2 into x to the power of 1 by 2 minus 1. Means it is 1 minus 2 by 2 and minus 1 by 2. So we can write it as 1 by 2 into 1 by x to the power of 1 by 2 kada. So finally it is 1 by 2 into root x. Already we know the derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So formula base cheskoni cheppesanu, x to the power of n base cheskunna adi ravali. So the answer for the derivative of any function is unique only. Okay, by using formula or you can use the first principle of derivative. No issue, then answer should be unique. So if it is a derivative of some pi is there, the derivative of pi is what? It is constant. So therefore this is 0. Now if the problem is like d by dx of some 100 plus x square is there, 100 plus x square. Now so this is in the form of u plus v, right? So you need to apply the derivative for u and v. That is d by dx of 100 plus d by dx of x square. So d by dx of 100 is, d by dx of 100 is 0 since it is a constant. The derivative of constant 0, so 0. So plus d by dx of x square. So this is in the form of x to the power of n. So this is n into x to the power of n minus 1. That is 2 minus 1 means it is 1. So therefore it is 0 plus 2 into x. So the derivative of this is 2x. If f of x is root x plus 2 into x to the power of 3 by 4 plus 3 into x to the power of 5 by 6 where x is greater than 0, then find the derivative of this function. Now here f of x is given, so but the function f of x contains 3 terms, f plus g plus h model. So we need to apply the derivative for this. So here f of x equals to root x plus 2 into x to the power of 3 by 4 plus 3 into x to the power of 5 by 6. Now apply the derivative on both sides. Differentiate on both sides with respect to x. Differentiate on both sides with respect to x. Then what happens? F of x derivative means it is f dash of x. Now so this is d by dx of total ascending. So root x can be written as x to the power of 1 by 2 plus 2 into x to the power of 3 by 4 plus 3 into x to the power of 5 by 6. Now so derivative of f plus g plus h means you need to apply the derivative for f, g and h individually. So that means derivative of x to the power of 1 by 2 plus derivative of 2 into x to the power of 3 by 4 plus derivative of 3 into x to the power of 5 by 6. Now so derivative of x to the power of n is n into x to the power of n minus 1 plus So 2 is a constant. 2 into derivative of x to the power of n is, so this is 3 by 4 into x to the power of 3 by 4 minus 1 plus 3 constant. So it is 3 into 5 by 6 into x to the power of 5 by 6 minus 1. Right? So here 2 1s and 2 2s, 3 1s and 3 2s. So finally this is 1 by 2 into x to the power of minus 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2 into x to the power of minus 1 by 4 plus 5 by 2 into x to the power of minus 1 by 6. 5 minus 6 by 6 is nothing but minus 1 by 6. Or if you take 1 by 2 is common, then directly here it is x power minus 1 by 2 plus 3 times of x to the power of minus 1 by 4 plus 5 into x to the power of minus 1 by 6. So if we practice the problems, so directly you can write the last step also. If you practice some more and more problems, so directly you can write first step from last step directly. See, like it is x to the power of 1 by 2, 1 by 2 into x to the power of minus 1 by 2, 2 into 3 by 4 into x to the power of 3 by 4 minus 1, so like that. So directly you can express. Now see the ninth problem. D by dx of e to the power of x plus sin x plus x to the power of 5. So దీని డెరివేటివ్ చేయాలంటే మనకు ముందు వీటి యొక్క కాన్సెప్ట్ తెలిసి ఉండాలి. సో ఆల్రెడీ వి నో ద డెరివేటివ్ ఆఫ్ e power x, డెరివేటివ్ ఆఫ్ sin x and డెరివేటివ్ ఆఫ్ x to the power of 5. So this is like a sum rule only, right? So here we need to apply the derivative like this: d by dx of e to the power of x plus d by dx of sin x plus d by dx of x to the power of 5. Now, so e power x derivative is e power x plus sin x derivative is cos x and derivative of x to the power of 5, that is 5 into x to the power of 5 minus 1 means it is 4. So directly you can solve like this. So it is e power x plus cos x plus 5 into x to the power of 4. Now see the 10th question. If f of x equals to x square minus 3 into 4x cube plus 1, then find then f dash of x equals to what? Now so here f of x equals to given, that is f of x equals to, then it is x square minus 3 into 4x cube plus 1, or you can multiply these two things and apply the derivative also, no problem. So here better use the concept of product rule. As we know the product rule, right? So that is d by dx of, or so first you write u equals to x square minus 3 and v equals to 4x cube plus 1 అనుకున్నాం. Now derivative of u అవుతుంది du by dx is, so x square derivative is 2x, 2 into x power, so constant is 0. Next dv by dx అవుతుంది ఇక్కడ, dv by dx is 4 into 3x square plus 0. So finally the derivative of v is 12x square. So we have a derivative of u and derivative of v. So for this apply the derivative. As we know the formula, so we like the formula d by dx of u into v and u into v equals to u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx, right? Okay, now so if we apply the formula for this given function, then apply the differentiation on both sides with respect to x, then what happens? It is f dash of x is equals to d by dx of u into v form ఉంటుంది, x square minus 3 into, now it is 4x cube plus 1. That is, if you apply the formula, then that is u into derivative of v, that is u means write down like x square minus 3 into derivative of this, that is d by dx of 4x cube plus 1 plus v means 4x cube plus 1 into derivative of u and ikkada x square minus 3. So already we know the derivatives of all these things. So here it is x square minus 3 into derivative of this already chesam kada. So this is 12x square plus 4x cube plus 1 into derivative of x square minus 3. Derivative of x square minus 3 is solve 2x. So if possible you can multiply x square into 12x square, that is 12x to the power of 4 minus 3 into this. So this is 36x square plus 4x cube into 2x, that is 8x to the power of 4 plus 2x. Now 12x power 4 plus 8x power 4, that is 20x to the power of 4 minus 36x to the power of 2 plus 2x. సో ఇక్కడ కంపల్సరీ ఇదే అప్లై చేయాలని ఏం లేదు. సో ఆ ఫార్ములా అప్లై చేయడం కోసం ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పాను. సో యూ కెన్ మల్టిప్లై దీస్ టూ థింగ్స్, దెన్ అప్లై ద డెరివేటివ్ ఆల్సో, నో ప్రాబ్లమ్. సో యూ మే గెట్ ద యూనిక్ ఆన్సర్. అర్థమైంది కదా? యూ ఇంటూ వి చేసేయండి, వచ్చిన పాలినామియల్కి డెరివేటివ్ అప్లై చేయండి. సో యూ విల్ గెట్ దిస్ ఆన్సర్. సో ద ఆన్సర్ ఫర్ దిస్ ఈజ్ 20x to the power of 4 minus 36x square plus 2x. This is f prime of x. Now d by dx of e power x into sin x. Okay, so this is in the form of u into v. So direct apply chudandi, u into v అంటే ఏంటలా, e power x into d by dx of v అంటే sin x ఫార్ములా అప్లై చేయండి, ప్లస్ v means sin x into d by dx of e to the power of x. అంతే కదా? నా e power x into డెరివేటివ్ ఆఫ్ sin x ఏమవుతుంది, cos x ప్లస్ sin x into derivative of e power x, already we know that is e power x only. So here e power x కామన్ తీసినట్లయితే then it is cos x plus sin x. Cos x plus sin x is e power x times of cos x plus sin x is the derivative of this. ఎలా అప్లై చేస్తున్నాం చూడండి, ఇక్కడ ప్రొడక్ట్ రూల్ అని. సో d by dx of 1 by log x, 1 by log x, here x is greater than 0 and not equals to 1 also. If equals to 1 then it is not defined kada. So x is greater than 0 and x not equals to 1. So 1 by log x is there. So this is in the form of 1 by u method. So already we have a formula. A formula కోసం ఇక్కడ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వస్తుంది, d by dx of 1 by u మోడల్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తాం, that is 1 minus 1 by u square into derivative d by dx of u చేయాలి. So the same way here minus 1 by u square means log x whole square into d by dx of log x, not 1 by log x, it is log x అని ఇక్కడ ఏదైతే ఉందో దానికి మళ్ళీ డెరివేటివ్. నా సో దిస్ ఈజ్ minus 1 by log x whole square into derivative of log x, ఇది తెలిసి ఉండాలి మనకి. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ 1 by x. సో ఫైనల్లీ దిస్ ఈజ్ minus 1 by x into log x whole square. So this is the derivative of that function 1 by x, and 1 by u ని ఎలా యూజ్ చేయాలని కోసం చెప్పాను, రైట్? ఆర్ సో యూ కెన్ రైట్ one more on this, d by dx of, say it is 1 by e power x, e power minus x చేసిన వస్తుంది, or 1 by e power x చేద్దాం. సో minus 1 by e power x minus 1 by e power x whole square into d by dx of normally e power x here. So we know the derivative, so it is minus 1 by e power x square means it is e power 2x into e power x derivative is e power x only. Now so which is equals to minus e power x into e power minus 2x expressed. Now so here the powers are same, so we can add the the bases same kada, powers add cheyandi. So here the powers bases are same, then we can add the powers like x minus 2x. So it is minus e power x minus 2x means, so therefore the derivative of 1 by e power x is minus e power minus x, or this can be written as e power minus x whole power. So derivative of e power minus x is minus e power minus x. So these two problems regarding the reciprocal rule. These two, this is product rule. So then 14th, d by dx of sin x by e power x, sin x by e power x. So it is in the form of u by v, right? So apply u by v formula. So first recall u by v formula, d by dx of u by v that is a quotient rule, that is a v into du by dx minus u into dv by dx divided by v square. So same formula base lo apply chesandi. Now so let it be either u and this is v. So first in v ante e power x into d by dx of u rasandi. U is here sin x minus u means sin x into d by dx of v, that is e power x divided by v square. Denominator on the e power x, so this is e power x square. So v du by dx minus u dv by dx by v square. So apply chara. Next ఈ రూల్ తెలిసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ వీటి యొక్క డెరివేటివ్స్ ఇండివిజువల్ తెలిస్తే సరిపోతుంది. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ e power x into derivative of sin x is cos x minus sin x into derivative of e power x is e power x divided by e to the power of 2x. Then so we can write it as e power x is common. E power x కామన్ తీసినట్లయితే ఏమవుతుంది, e cos x minus sin x by e to the power of 2x. Or finally e power x and 1 e power x gets cancelled. So this is the cos x minus sin x. Or the numerator తీసుకొచ్చేసండి e power minus x అయిపోతుంది. So e power minus x into cos x minus sin x. This is e power x into e power minus 2x అవుతుంది. So therefore this is like this. Yeah, so this is also based on u by v rule only. So d by dx of ax plus b divided by cx plus d, where modulus of c plus modulus of d is non-zero and a, b, c they are some real numbers. Now again it is like u by v, right? So this is u and it will be v. So formula is v into du by dx minus u into dv by dx by v square. So here formula can note this into it. So this is the formula for that, u by v. Now so here v means cx plus d into d by dx of u, so it is ax plus b minus u, that is ax plus b into d by dx of v, that is cx plus d divided by v square. V means this, so cx plus d whole square. Now so find out this. So this is cx plus d is as it is into derivative of ax plus b. Derivative of ax is a into derivative of x is 1, so it is a, minus derivative of b is a constant, so it is 0, minus, so ax plus b is as it is. Now the derivative of cx c into derivative of x is 1, so c మాత్రం ఉంటుంది, minus 0 divided by this is cx plus d whole square. So derivative of x is 1, right? ఇక్కడ ఇది చేశాను, derivative of x, then 1 into x to the power of 1 minus 1 అప్పుడు 1 x power 0 అవుతుంది, it is 1. Now so finally this is cx into a, this is a cx plus a into d ad minus ax into c, that is a cx minus into this minus bc by cx plus d whole square. So here acx and acx gets cancelled. Now show the finally it is ad minus bc by cx plus d whole square. So the next d by dx of sin of e power x. So this is based on chain rule. So chain rule ఉంది కదా, f prime of g of x, like f of g of x, the derivative is f prime of g of x into g prime of x. So here f is sin and g is e power x, right? So we need to apply the derivative of this and into derivative of inner function. So like it is, the derivative of sin already we know, that is cos of this is as it is recent e power x into d by dx of inner function, that is e power x. So which is equals to cos of e power x into derivative of e power x is e power x. So finally this is e power x into cos of e power x. So like this, right? Next d by dx of for example, root of some 1 plus x square root of 1 plus x square is there. So first, so you need to treat it as along the d by dx of 1 plus x square whole to the power of 1 by 2. So x power n form lo undanukunna. So that first you need to apply the derivative for this u power n form. So that is 1 by 2 into 1 plus x square whole to the power of 1 by 2 minus 1 into derivative of inner function d by dx of 1 plus x square. Okay, now so this is 1 by 2 into, now it is 1 plus x square whole to the power of 1 by 2 minus 1 is minus 1 by 2 into derivative of 1 plus x square is, derivative of 1 is 0 plus derivative of x square is 2x. So finally this is, here we can write it as 1 by 2 into 1 plus x square whole square, 1 plus x square, sorry, 1 plus x square power 1 by 2 into 2x అవుతుంది. So here 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So therefore this is x by 1 or root of 1 plus x square. The derivative of root of 1 plus x square is like this. So first you need to apply the derivative for out function and next into inner function. Now so let it be this d by dx of here e to the power of x square minus 1 x square minus 1. Now see how to apply this. So first let it be, it is in the form of e power x only. So e power x derivative e power x, e power instead of x square minus 1 is there. So into derivative of x square minus 1. Now e power x square minus 1 into derivative of x square minus 1 is 2x minus 0. Derivative of x square is 2x, derivative of minus 1 is 0, constant 0. So finally it is 2x into e to the power of x square minus 1. So this is the answer for this. Okay, so dear students, I hope you understand the problems which are related to the formulae of the derivatives. So we'll see the exercise problems in next lecture. Thank you.